You're welcome back to the program. Gabon and China have agreed to lift their bilateral relations to a comprehensive cooperative partnership. This is part of the decision reached by both countries when President of the Republic of Gabon, Ali Bongo Ondimba, met in Beijing with Chinese President Xi Jinping while on a state visit. Xi said that China and Gabon share deep traditional friendship and that they are willing to strengthen that relationship.
Chinese President Xi Jinping and President of the Republic of Gabon, Ali Bongo Ondimba, agreed on Wednesday that China and Gabon lift their bilateral relations to a comprehensive cooperative partnership, connecting their development strategies and planning mutually beneficial cooperation in various fields so as to realize mutual development. Xi said that China and Gabon share deep traditional friendship, and that President Bongo taking China as the country for his first state visit after re-election shows his will and determination to firmly commit himself to the development of China-Gabon friendship. Xi said that since the establishment of diplomatic ties 42 years ago, China and Gabon have developed sound and long-lasting relations and always supported each other in affairs related to each other's core interests and major concerns. Earlier the same day, Xi held a welcoming ceremony at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing for Bongo. Xi called for strengthening security cooperation, noting China is ready to help Gabon develop its capacity in maintaining stability and law enforcement. Both countries should conduct multiple people-to-people exchanges in culture, education, hygiene, human resource development, youth, women, media, and the think tanks, Xi said. Xi also called for close collaboration in international affairs and enhanced communication and coordination on issues related to each other's major concerns on coping with climate change, peace and security in Africa, so as to jointly maintain the common interests of the developing countries. Bongo said that he is glad to visit China after his re-election in August, and the traditional friendship established and cultivated by the older generations of leadership of the two countries is flourishing under joint efforts of both sides. Bongo is grateful to China for the latter's long-term great support to Gabon and is ready to enhance mutual beneficial cooperation with China in investment, agriculture, mineral resources, science and technology, tourism, finance, and infrastructure construction, as well as people-to-people exchanges in fields such as education and hygiene. Bongo said that Gabon insists on the One China policy and is committed to coordinating closely with China in international affairs. The two leaders also witnessed the signing of cooperative documents covering areas of economic, technological, infrastructure, and cultural communication after the meeting.
Okay, the austerity measures put in place by the Greek government under Alexis Tsipras has reduced public opinion about the government. Since the beginning of October, rallies and strikes have taken place against pension cuts, tax hikes and job insecurity.
Opinion of the Greek government is in free fall amid many intensifying social conflict across the country. Since the beginning of October, rallies and strikes have taken place against pension cuts, tax hikes and job insecurity. The disgruntled public blames the government's austerity measures and concessions to international creditors for the prolonged economic slump and lackluster growth. A latest public opinion poll shows that only 22% of those surveyed support the incumbent Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras, a sharp drop compared to his 35.5% approval rate last September.
I'm disappointed from Tsipras because they told me before they come to government, I will, but they did anything.
Tsipras abandoned his pledge to bring an end to austerity and secured a third bailout for Greece in August 2015, triggering discontent from the country's public. Even some of the supporters of Tsipras, many from the working class, say their liking for the Prime Minister only arises from the bigger disappointment in his predecessor, Antonis Samaras. Since November, there have been 2 mass layoffs in the Athens transportation system. This has led to the Federation of Greek Seamen on Monday announcing the extension of their strike action to December 9. While the strikes have caused disruption in transportation, many Greeks deem their country to have bigger problems than commuting inconveniences. Since 2010, drops in wages and pensions across Greece have exceeded 40%, coupled with unemployment rates among young people staying as high as 50%.
Now let's take you to the fixed income markets here in Nigeria. Ifeanyi Akwechi is a dealer with Wema Bank and he joins us from Lagos. Ifeanyi, good afternoon. If you can hear me, what has been the yields at the market today?
Yeah, good afternoon. I can hear you clearly. At the fixed income market today, we witnessed mixed reactions in the market. For the T-bills market, early in the morning today, the CBN came to the market with a normal auction, selling 175 days and 343 days, almost at 18% and 18.6% respectively. Due to some inflows into the system, into the markets yesterday, including the excess crude funds entering the system, we witnessed a lot of bullish trend in the market today. But for the bond market, it was more of a bearish performance as a result of the expected auction by next week, especially on the 14th. So even as at now, the short tenor TVs are still trading at 10%, 11% in the market. For the time being, we don't expect any difference in the current trends in the market, except the fact that CBN is meant to continue to supply more in the market in order to really stabilize the level of yields in the market.
Thank you so much, Ifeanyi Akwechi, for your contribution. A fixed income dealer with Wema Bank. And that brings us to the end of today's program. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your time with us on the program. We'll see you same time tomorrow. I am Bolaji Akinwale.